No, no, la policía, no.
What are you doing?
I'm just coloring some brain rot on color by number.
Now who are you coloring?
Ballerini cappuccini.
Actually, this looks kind of fun. Maybe I'll download this. You said it's called what?
Color by number.
This content is astoundingly bad. Not in a charming amateur, at least they tried, way, but in the far more offensive manner of something that demands attention while offering absolutely nothing in return. What we are witnessing here is not creativity, nor even incompetence elevated by sincerity. It is the hollow pageantry of effort without thought, motion without direction, noise without meaning. Every second of it feels engineered to waste time with surgical precision, as if its primary objective were to erode the viewer's patience molecule by molecule. There is no thesis, no spine, no discernible reason for existing beyond the vague hope that duration alone might masquerade as substance. The most infuriating part is not that it fails, it's that it fails confidently. It parades its own emptiness as if repetition were a substitute for insight, as if stretching an idea thin enough might eventually cause it to resemble depth. Instead, it exposes the creative cowardice at its core, an unwillingness to commit to a point, to take a risk, to say anything that could be scrutinized, challenged, or remembered. And let's talk about craftsmanship, or the tragic absence of it. There is no escalation, no rhythm, no sense of narrative gravity. Things simply happen, unearned and unresolved, tumbling over one another in a slurry of mediocrity. It treats the audience not merely as passive, but as forgetful, assuming that if it keeps moving fast enough, no one will notice how little has actually been said. This is content that reeks of algorithmic appeasement. You can practically feel the invisible checklist behind it. Pace maintained, engagement bait sprinkled in, silence feared like a mortal enemy. Every movement is terrified of stillness, terrified of intelligence, terrified that the viewer might think for more than half a second and realize there is nothing here worth holding on to. It is not designed to communicate. It is designed to occupy, like intellectual packing peanuts. What makes this genuinely enraging is the squandered potential. Time was spent, tools were used, energy was expended, and yet none of that effort was directed toward clarity, originality, or even basic coherence. It's the creative equivalent of burning fuel just to idle the engine, loud, wasteful, and going nowhere. And that more than any technical flaw or stylistic sin is the unforgivable crime of this content. It wastes life 1 second at a time, and has the audacity to expect applause for it. In the end, what lingers isn't anger so much as exhaustion. The weary frustration of realizing that something asked for your attention and repaid it with emptiness. Not offense, not challenge, just the dull ache of time that could have been spent on anything else.